What's up, guys? As of right now, I'm watching the severe weather threat that we have for today and Valentine's Day. First, let's talk about what's going on right now. We do currently have a severe thunderstorm warning here in Texas. They're going to cancel it soon, in the next like 4 minutes, anyways. Yeah, currently there are some thunderstorms here forming in Oklahoma. Well, I'm expecting to see more of that soon. There are also these other storms down here towards the south of this previously warned severe storm. There's a thunderstorm here. It's not severe, but it is producing 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts around the Andrews area. There's also another storm right here that was producing some flash flooding around La Mesa. Right here. This flash flood warning here will go for 2 hours. There was a flash flood warning in Lubbock, but that has already been canceled. Yeah, currently with this right here, there is a marginal risk of severe weather going from Texas all the way up into Kansas. Tomorrow there is a slight risk that will encompass 3 states here, parts of eastern and southeastern Texas, southern and central Louisiana, and these far reaches of southwestern Mississippi here. Some populous areas will include Houston, Lake Charles, Baton Rouge, and Shreveport. This marginal risk that we have will extend from Dallas-Fort Worth here and San Antonio, going east into San Angelo and Wichita Falls and Abilene. Near the Midland, Odessa area. That is right now the current thinking for tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we have a marginal risk. Have a marginal risk area here. 4 areas from New Orleans going eastward here into Alabama and Georgia and Florida too. Florida is in need of that of this here. They've been in a drought for a while, so they need that. No watches or mesoscale discussions are currently in effect, thank goodness. I don't think there's anything for the day 4 through 8. Let me just check to make sure. Yeah, nothing for the day 4 through 8. So maybe after this weekend rolls by, we'll get some quiet weather across the country, hopefully. I just want to see what may happen tomorrow here. This is what the HRRR is currently thinking for at least tonight. Is that, more cells will develop here as we go through the night. What? What? Let me actually pull up the time here. This is what it currently looks like according to the HRRR. Then as we go through the nighttime hours, maybe some more cells will develop. This is by about 2 a.m. Maybe some more cells will develop. And these will head towards the east here. And as far as we can go is 8 o'clock. This is not a completed run, so we'll go to a complete one here real quick. This was from 8 o'clock. This current thing for 8 o'clock here. The current thing for 8 o'clock is that by, around like the evening, like those mid to late morning hours here. We could still have like a more linear mode around Dallas and Fort Worth here. And then that'll continue moving east as we go to the early afternoon hours. We looked at that. The RFS is a model that I've been looking at for quite a while. This was from 3 o'clock here. This has actually been a model that I've been looking at for a while. A good little while. And this was meant to be for today here. Yeah, it is currently saying that there will still be that those thunderstorms in Texas here. I looked at a complete run earlier this afternoon, I believe. I don't think we really have anything to go with for tomorrow, or at least into tomorrow night. You're currently with the SPC. Check their actual discussion here. They're generally saying, let's see what they say about storm mode. Yeah, right here, I believe. Guidance generally depicts increasing low-level mass response near and after 0Z. We should aid the development of a more organized QLCS during the evening across parts of East Texas. So we could get an organized QLCS later on tomorrow in Texas. And it will move east through Louisiana and Mississippi. Model data from earlier today as well also depicted this as moving through Arkansas and Oklahoma as well. Although the threat is lower in both of those states. You're currently with tomorrow, we do have a 5% tornado risk in this shaded region here. The wind threat is also shaded right there. Then the hail threat is going to be lower, but will primarily be over Texas, but could also be in areas of western Louisiana and south central Oklahoma. Now, for today, the hail risk is in this general area here of the marginal risk. The wind risk is smaller and does not include Kansas. Yeah, it is smaller here. We'll go for areas like Oklahoma and Midland, and even Abilene too. Yeah, again over here we do currently have thunderstorms here in Texas. This one right here. This severe storm here, well, previously severe. The severe thunderstorm warning for it has just now been canceled, thank goodness. Has been canceled, thank goodness. Yeah, there are more thunderstorms up here. Yeah, in Oklahoma. I think they're just about becoming more sporadic. So yeah, right here. The software I was using earlier was SupercellWX right here. Yeah, and this is actually a pretty good software. It's completely free to use, completely free to download, so you don't have to buy it, unlike GR2 Analyst where it costs like over $100. And you can add different overlays with place files. And a good way to get those place files is if you want color table place files here, you can go to wxtools.org. That is a good website where I got most of my where I got like my reflectivity and velocity color tables. If you just want place files in general, like day 1 through 3 outlooks and all of that, you can get them here on placefilenation.com. Those are some pretty good websites that I recommend. Those are two pretty good websites that I recommend if you want place files. For color table place files, I recommend going to wxtools.org. And for, those like place files that are like day 1 through 3 outlooks and all of that, I would recommend you go to placefilenation.com. Yeah, there are all of these good place files here. That's where I got a lot of mine. Like the day 1 through 3 on SupercellWX, this is where I got those. Yeah, there's many of them. Yeah, that will conclude the weather update that I have for you guys. Just remember to stay tuned to different weather stations, different news stations, and also have the also go to the NWS or SBC website to get some of the most accurate information about watches and day 1 through 3 outlooks, mesoscale discussions, all of that. You can get it there. So guys, one more thing I want to say, happy early Valentine's Day. Actually, it's the day before, but you know what, I'm just say it anyways. Happy early Valentine's Day, and hopefully you have like a Valentine of some sort, whether or not it's a girlfriend, a wife, a mom, anybody, a friend, or anything like that. If you don't have anybody, then if you don't have anybody, then yeah. Oh, I hope everything still turns out good for you and all of that. So you know what? Just stay tuned to whether we have a way to receive alerts if you are in the marginal risk area here. And it is all in this in all of this green area here. Everywhere inside of this dark green circle right here. So just make sure you are prepared just in case anything happens during the night or anything like that. And that'll be about it for this weather update. I'll make another one tomorrow, don't worry. maybe 2. Yeah, maybe I'll make more than 1 tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be about it for this. And remember, God loves you, and I'll see you tomorrow.